national level 1-week online faculty development program on digital teaching tools, organized by IQAC Cell, Department of Commerce, Department of Computer Science, and Department of Computer Applications. So firstly, I request our principal, Dr. Vijaya Lakshmi ma'am, to please deliver the opening remarks. Over to ma'am.
Yeah. Very, very good. Good afternoon to all the participants. And I think you people need to maintain timings because we said it is 3 and you people are joining very late. I think from tomorrow onwards, we will be little particular with the time also. So all your attendance is being monitored. So please try to join by 3 o'clock. So I now welcome Neeraja madam also. Today's session we will be having by Busi Anil sir, and he will be delivering something about Google Classroom. So Google Classroom was something which started in 2014, but none of us have really implemented this thing in our day-to-day education system. So because of the pandemics, as Naveen Mittal sir said, crisis leads to new opportunities. We are all learning this Google Classroom, and we are trying to implement the usage of Google Classroom in the learning management system. And we can really send in so much of material. That is, flipping the classroom can be done through Google Classroom. You can send your PPTs, you can send your documents, and you can send anything what you want to your students sitting at home. So if you want a student to get some test to be taken at home, you can just send him one something from your Google Classroom, and it will be delivered to the student, and the student can write it there and he will send it back to you. So as a result, assessment becomes very easy, and the important thing of it is you can also grade them, and you can take necessary feedbacks also of the material you have given to your students. So all in all, if you want to flip your classroom, bring out a blending kind of learning, you can use this feature of Google Classroom, and a very, very good initiative. And all the teachers, I feel, should really take up this experience of learning Google Classroom. And I think, Busi, will you please open that slide? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, 1 minute.
1 minute. Chinni Krishna, sir, will you please unmute yourself? Yeah. So this is about Google Classroom initiation we have taken. So it was not something which started in the pandemic era for City College, because we started this sometime in November only, and we try to implement and see. We have taken some opinions of the students, and finally in the month of March, we implemented this Google Classroom, and it is the best initiative or the best practice of our chemistry department, I can tell you. And that is our Shukla sir and Busi Anil and our NSS Anil sir, who have really taken a lot of pain. And I must say, I must congratulate the entire chemistry department for engaging the Google Classroom, and we have taught this to almost all the students. And they are practicing it. So all in all, let me introduce. Little disturbance is happening. Can you mute everyone? Busi? Hello? Yeah. So that is about our new resource person, Busi Anil, who is an associate professor of chemistry, and he belongs to Government City College, Nayapul, and he finished his Masters of Sciences in Chemistry with a specialization in inorganic chemistry, and he has a teaching experience of 10 years, and he worked in various academic and administrative roles, and he is the present organizer of this FDP. We are proud of you, Busi Anil, and I think you will really train all of them in a much better way. And thank you once again, Neeraja ma'am, for coming down. And now we'll have the basic remarks of Neeraja ma'am. Yeah.
I request Neeraja ma'am to please share her thoughts on this platform.
Madam, will you please unmute yourself and talk? Yeah. Neeraja ma'am, please unmute. Busi, try to unmute Neeraja ma'am. Yeah.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you, Anil Kumar. And thank you, ma'am, for inviting me. And uh, and also I congratulate the principal, the GDC Nayapul, and all the other faculty members whom just ma'am has mentioned just now. You are doing a wonderful job in this pandemic. Actually, this is the need of the hour. And I think Telangana is in the first list of the states which has taken an opportunity during this pandemic. As rightly said, our Naveen sir has rightly said that this is the blessing in disguise. So all the faculty members had, with one just call from a commissioner, with one just circular, have turned up to the cause, and they have taken almost 93% of the faculty have taken online classes. It's not a small thing during this pandemic situation, and without any prior knowledge. Of course, these days all the colleges and the autonomous colleges like City College are conducting, organizing some hands-on experience kind of thing to how to handle Google Classroom or how to handle this Microsoft meetings. But without any prior knowledge, our faculty have taken it as a challenge, and 93% of them have taken classes, and which was a very good initiative from our department. And even universities have not turned up on the day on April 13th when we have given the circular. There was a uproar from all the faculty members, but by within a week or so, all the faculty have called us and said that this would not have happened without the circular instructions. So, and they also thanked the commissioner. And today, almost our faculty members are like experts. And just now I came to know that Busi Anil Kumar is one such resource person. And as madam said that the faculty from the colleges outside our state are attending these kind of things is a great opportunity for us, for Telangana, which is a very new state, very new state, having this abundant knowledge in IT. Of course, our IT minister is our inspiration. We can rightly say that. And I congratulate Vijaya Lakshmi madam because she has taken it as a challenge. కొంతమంది ఉంటారు అంటే అయిందాక నిద్రపోరు కైండ్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్ అనమాట. షీఈ్ వన్ సచ్ ఏ పర్సన్. సో షీఈ్ డూయింగ్ ఎ గుడ్ జాబ్. And she said that all the faculty before the academic year launches should get equipped with all these kind of things, because definitely we are going to have 50% of our classes online, because we are not aware when this pandemic is going to conclude. Maybe a year or so, 2 years. So definitely we have to have the knowledge about online digital material. And anyway, we are also having these virtual classrooms. We can also utilize them in the colleges if we have
మరి ఏం చేద్దాం?
Madam, please mute your
you will take on kada.
Yeah. So we have to utilize our virtual classrooms also, so that we can reach all the colleges, and also these all the online platforms which are helpful to our students. Only thing is, I'm mostly concerned about the listener part, where the students who do not have sufficient number of students not having the devices, even if they have devices also, connectivity is a big problem. So we have to wait for the role of the governance, what government is going to have on in this regard. So they may provide devices, because it only costs around 5,000 or 10,000. But the big thing is the connectivity. So how this connectivity thing is going to happen? But do the companies are coming forward with a subsidized rates for the government to provide the connectivity in the nook and corner of our state and other states also? Because it is not only the higher education, but also the school education. It should reach the students. And again, it is not the single device at a home. In a home where 2 or 3 children are there, everyone should have their own device, because they have to attend their own classes. So all these discussions are going on. Of course, whenever we sit with our team, we will discuss these things. Well, how government is going to plan for these things. So let us wait and see. But before that, we have to get equipped with, and we have to have the knowledge how to handle these things if it is compulsory. So I congratulate at this juncture. I congratulate Vijaya Lakshmi ma'am for taking this as a challenge and making it possible. And also by this time, 269 people have already joined the session, and it is the fourth day. I think 3 more days are to go. So I congratulate ma'am, her team, and also I congratulate the participants who are taking this as an opportunity to learn new things. Because ఒకప్పుడు ఏమంటది చదువు లేకపోతే illiterate, but today if we don't have digital knowledge, it is like more than illiteracy. So మనం ప్రతి దానికి కూడా we are using our mobile, we are using Google Pay, we are depending on the online marketing, everything. So for it is more important for teaching and learning. So why not we make good use of this? And I once again I congratulate and I thank for inviting me to this session, and all the best for the next 3 days. All the best, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. And from CC, every day somebody is coming, and I must really congratulate and thank Naveen Mittal sir also for having encouraged us. And more such programs are coming from City College, ma'am. We assure you that, and thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
you.
From
the bottom of the heart, I thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah. And I take leave. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
So I believe that all the participants are keenly looking forward for today's session. So without further delay, I request Busi Anil Kumar sir to please render his presentation on Google Classroom. Over to Anil sir.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, Vidya madam. Thank you, principal ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. And I would like to start off this session by making a few remarks that, that is first one is a technical thing, that it is very unfortunate that today we have some power fluctuations over here, but I'm trying my level best to be in touch with you throughout, the next 1 hour. If it is not resolved, probably we will just try to arrange another alternative, and that's what that I want to make it initially, the comment. And another thing is just, okay, I'm sure that most of you might be already having a little idea, but because most of the faculty members have been attending a lot of webinars and a lot of FDPs which are happening throughout the country. So you must have already come across this Google Classroom. And at the same time, I have been getting a lot of feedbacks from the participants of late, particularly after we have started this FT.
Hello. So we apologize.
Yeah. I have already made that point.
He has made his alternative arrangements. Okay, he's a technical savvy, and he will give us the lesson. Yeah.
Even if I am a technical savvy, I cannot convince Telangana Power Corporation or internet service providers. If they don't cooperate with me even today, probably I cannot finish.
They will cooperate with you. Okay, go ahead.
I wish so. Okay, as I said, most of the faculty members, there are a section of the faculty members who have not had any kind of experience with this Google Classroom, and they have been calling and they have been telling us that, sir, they are asking me to assume that they don't know anything, and they are requesting us to start off with ABCDs when we are going to start any kind of product, a digital product, a digital teaching tool. So by keeping that in my mind, I'll try to just put the things in a much systematic manner, right from the basics. Then I'll slowly go one by one. Thank God that I have got a power now.
Oh, very good.
Okay, that's really nice.
So Telangana government is with us.
Yeah. I'll thank definitely at the end of the program.
Yeah.
Okay, so just 1 minute. So excuse me that I'll try to set up the things. Everything just quite fine then. Okay. So now is it audible, madam? Everything is just
everything is audible. You start your screen sharing.
Yes. So I'll start off this Google Classroom session. Just wait. So I know if I start with the first point that I'm going to tell you, you'll be a little surprised that, is this really necessary? If I say, for example, let us start with creating a Google account. If I say so, most of you might be already having a Google account. So why is this really necessary? This is the question that would arise. There are two reasons for it. One reason is there might be at least one or two faculty members might not be knowing what is a Google account. Why do we need to create? Some people are actually, I am the one who is looking after this so-called organization of this FDP. I have got some emails from Yahoo also. Yahoo. So that means they have been using the Yahoo mail. They might not be having any idea about Google. And if they have not created any such kind of an account, I sincerely request all of you, those who have not have a Gmail account, just please create that account, because it is not only meant for an email services, because of by using that Gmail account, you can access a different kinds of digital products. So that is one reason. Another reason is that is pertaining to this particular Google Classroom product. If anybody, I want everybody to maintain one separate Google account for Google Classroom. Please do not, if you start off, for example, after this session, Google Classroom, do not attach your personal email to that Google Classroom. Because what happens in Google Classroom is, if you start using this Google Classroom, you'll be in a position to create classes, and you'll be in a position to join the class. That means what you have to provide emails to others. So when you're going to provide emails to others, that if you provide personal emails, that I won't suggest you to do it. That is one thing. Another very important thing is, whatever that you create in this Google Classroom, that will be stored in a Google Drive. For each free Google account, you will be given only 15 GB of free space. What happens if you are maintaining a Google account for your email purposes? You will not get a lot of attachments. Even if you get a lot of documents or attachment, it will not fill up all the data, all the space of 15 GB in Google Drive. So what happens if you start off a Google Classroom with your personal email ID? What happens within a few days or within a few months, the whole space gets filled up. So that means you will not be in a position to access any more emails from your personal friends and professional friends. So what I would suggest you to do is create a separate Google account for this Google Classroom. That is very, very much essential. So with having these kinds of reasons, I would start off my Google Classroom this topic with how to create a Google account. So it's a very simple one. I'll go a little fast while I'm going to create this Google account, because most of you might be knowing, and that too we do not have too much time, because if it is a 4 hours or 5 hours class, probably I would have told you how to create a Google account like step by step. But this is not the right time. So I'll just try to go a little bit fast. Those who are not having any idea about Google, just have a look at it. Those who have already have a Google account, you just watch it for just a few minutes. Then after that, we'll directly move on to the space of a Google Classroom, where we are going to explore a lot of features of Google Classroom. So let me start up with, for example, if I am there in your shoes, for example, I'll start up with a any browser. I have opened up this Google Chrome, and there I'll type www.google.com. That is the first thing. Okay, then the moment you type this, you will be navigated to this kind of a this is the place where you will be navigated. So what you need to do is very simple. Either you click this one, Gmail, right at the top corner. Please have a look at the right top corner. You have different options: Gmail, images, and these 9 dotted symbol. This is something that is very important. We are going to come back to that. Okay, just click this Gmail option. if you click that Gmail option, what happens is, it will just take you to some. Already I have opened a lot of Gmails I have already, because I've been using these things, quite a long time. So what I need to do, if you already have a Gmail account, don't worry. It's very simple. Even just go to the right top corner again. For example, if your Gmail account is already open and this is what you get it. Okay. Even if you have a Gmail account, I'm suggesting you to create another Gmail account, because that is purely meant for Google Classroom purpose. Okay. Here, if you click this top right corner symbol, this is our college account through which I'm trying to maintain this whole FDP session. If you move a little bit down over here, and you will see add another account option. If you move a little bit down over here, because these are all my accounts, because I am a little bit crazy about all the products, so I'll create different kinds of Gmails. Okay, so at a time, if you open my Google Chrome, you will come up with at least 3 to 4 Gmail accounts. So you can also create multiple Gmail accounts, but there is a limit actually, maybe 6 or 7 they'll give you. You can create those many Gmail accounts. So here, for the purpose of Google Classroom and for the purpose of this session, and I'm going to create another Gmail account. So here, add another account option that I'm going to click it. So once you click this, and you will get this option here, this is the page that you will be navigated to. Then here you can observe the different options that are there in this page. Okay, you have 2 minutes. Don't try to, if you have an email, already an extra email if you have, okay, which is not being used, which you want to use it for this Google Classroom, directly you type this email or here, then after that you move on. Otherwise, if you do not have an email account, if you want to create a new email account for the purpose of Google Classroom right now, or even later, you just simply click this create account. Okay, if you click this create account, it will ask you for myself or for business purpose. So Google Classroom is just, I try to see that Google Classroom for myself or for my, anything that you want, just, click just to my business purpose. I'm trying to click the option to my business purpose. So here, okay, it will ask you a few, personal data. So that you need to fill it up. It's very simple. My first name is, okay, I'm going a little bit fast here in this case, because I don't want to just waste my time. So it is suggesting me just, this is the username that is available, Busi, Anil, Kumar 2. Okay, other available names are also these. Otherwise, if you want to just, create your own username, you can create it by just using different names in a trial and error manner. Okay, for example, Anil, Google Class, GC training session. Okay, definitely it's going to be there, and I'm sure. Okay, Anil GCTS. Okay, this is what the username that I gave it. Now I am just going to give a password, which is completely personal. So I will not allow you to see that. So here, this is my password. I just gave it. Then, and I'm going to go to the next section. So I am going to click this next button. Okay. So what is going to, so it says that now it is not there. So, okay, 007. Okay, Anil GCTS 007. Okay, I'm trying, and what are the, okay, that is available. Since, see, this page won't come, here it is asking me a phone number, because I am creating too many emails, it wants to cross check with me. So this is what happens if you create too many emails with Gmail. So you have to verify yourself by giving your phone number. So let me give my phone number. Okay, this is, okay, recovery email, this is an optional. If you want to give, you can give, otherwise you don't need to. And again, I'm just telling, I'm just telling you this is, I'm going a little bit fast only in the creation of Google account. Then after that, I'll just give you plenty of time for you to practice, because there are so many people have just called me and told me that, they have been parallelly, they are opening 2 gadgets and parallelly they are trying to practice it. So I'll give you enough of time. So this is just a normal thing. That's why I'm just going a little bit fast. Don't mind it, please excuse me for that. Okay, so some data. Okay, well, then after giving this data, and I'm moving on to the next page, then it says that, you have to verify yourself. So it will send me a OTP. Okay, so that will come to my phone number. If anybody is just doing, please, you'll also get, if it asks for it. Okay, now I'm going to enter 155. Okay, and I'm going to verify it, and I verified it. Okay, now that's all. That's all for now. And it asks for some privacy and all that, and you just simply move on. That's agree. This is what the whole process of creating a Google account, and it will take me into my Google page. Okay, your Google account is all set now, and you continue. Okay, just go on. That's it. Okay, it's asking for, okay, just if I'm asking for a business and it's asking some data, and you just move on to that. Okay. Okay, this is what my email. Okay. Now this is what my email, and with this username, and I can enter into any different kinds of platforms as a Gmail account. Okay, this is what is all about. So that is what the first step. So it's a very simple one. You need to just go to google.com and you start to create an account by giving your personal data. You will end up with this space, and you will be given a an opportunity to use a different Google products. Like you can see that if you want to find out how many different kinds of Google products are there, simply go to the top right corner and click this 9 dotted symbol. This 9 dotted symbol, the moment you put your cursor over it and it says that Google Apps, you can see that in the top right corner. If you click that, then automatically you will get a lot of Google products. See, just these how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 threes are okay. Not only 27 products, there are plenty of Google products are there. If you want to explore all the Google products which you can use for free of cost almost with this one single Google account, and simply go to more from Google. I don't need to go right now, because if you want to find out a Google form, because the Google form was one of the things which was discussed extensively in almost two sessions. If you want to find out, you don't find out Google Forms over here. Okay, you will find out Google Classroom here. This is where we are going to right now. We are going to go to right now. Okay, Classroom. But Google Forms, you don't find it. Don't be panicked. Simply, you just click this more from Google, and it will take you to another page. Okay, here if you scroll down all the way to down, you will find more Google products, number of Google products. These are all Google products. Okay, I think Sunil sir mentioned there are almost like 69 Google products. Google provides for free of cost with one single Google account. You can access all of that. This was the statement that he made, and you can find out all these Google products over here. Okay, Google Form, which is one of the most extensively used tool in the educational institutions, you will find it right over here. Okay, immediately here, if you want to see. Okay, if you want to see here, you don't find Google Forms. Okay, right now I'm not going to go into the Google Form, but just I'm trying to give you an information. Okay, so here you will find, and here you will find every product basically. Okay, immediately you want to access it, you can access it. Okay, now I don't need to worry too much about as far as this session is concerned, because Google Classroom is there right over here. Okay, once you open your Gmail, okay, Google account, it's very simple. You don't need to even go to Gmail. Simply you type a google.com. You just simply type in the address bar of this Google Chrome, google.com, then automatically you will be taken to a kind of a page where here you will find in the top right corner these 9 symbols. In those 9 symbols, you will automatically find. Every time you don't need to go to www.gmail.com and username, password, and all of that. You don't need to enter into. Simple. Once you give your details of your Gmail account, then automatically it will be always open in your browser. So the moment you will type google.com, then you will be taken into this kind of a page where you will see in the right top corner a 9 dotted symbol, where the moment you touch that 9 dotted symbol, you will be given an option to select different kinds of Google product, wherein you will find this Google Classroom. So here till now, I have not done anything completely new. 99% of you might be already knowing all this data. Okay, so what I would do is I will activate my account. This is the account. So I will touch this from, this is the point from where I want you to just go a little bit slow. Even if I'm going a little bit fast, I can't see all of you. So I request principal ma'am to prompt me that, if I'm really going very, very fast and participants are not going to, ma'am is not listening, I guess. Okay.
No, I am listening.
Right. So participants, if they just, convey their, in chat box, just please convey that message to me that if I'm going very fast, I'll try to control myself. Okay. Because we have a less time and there are too many options that I wanted to explain to the participants. That is the reason why. So simple. This is, if you type www.google.com, this is the page that opens in your browser. The moment it opens in your browser, I want you to just look at the top right corner. There you will find a 9 dotted symbol. 9 dotted symbol, that is nothing but a place where you will find this Google Classroom option, okay, or the product. So simply go to that Google Classroom product and simply click that Google Classroom. Okay. So the moment you click, it's getting 1 minute. So I'll try to connect my message. Yeah. Yes. This is the page to this. This is the page where you will be taken to. Okay. This is the page. Just have a look at it. Take just a few seconds and have a look at. This is the first time when you are entering into a Google Classroom space or the platform, and this is how it looks. It's very simple. It says that Google Classroom helps you to access, communicate, save time, stay organized. These are the very important keywords that I want you to just keep it in your mind always. They'll tell you what this Google Classroom is all about. What is that? Communicate. Okay, communication. It's a very good communication tool. Previously, whatever the tools that you are learning for the last 3 sessions are, whatever the other tools that you learn it, they are all meant for the creation of the content. Creation of the content. It is not sufficient enough for you to just simply creating the content. If you properly do not communicate that content to the students, they are the end users of our education. Okay, we have to properly, in a much organized manner, in a much simpler manner, in a much user-friendly manner, you have to communicate all the content that you created. So we need a platform for that, and Google Classroom is one of such kind of platform. And there are a lot of competitors in the market with Google Classrooms. They are all priced and paid versions of it. And this Google Classroom is just being provided for free. Of course, that is one thing. Another thing is they are much, when compared to Google Classroom, there are some products which are much better than that, but they are not user friendly and they are costly. But when it comes to Google Classroom, it is not costly. First of all, it is available for free of cost. And the another thing is, it is it just gives you a platform which is so simple and user friendly. So what I would suggest, there are so many people who cannot afford they can all access this Google Classroom for free of cost, and it is so self-explanatory. If you really spend, I'm telling you, just by spending a half an hour of time, of your valuable time, then you are going to excel in this Google Classroom. I can assure you that. So I'm going to continue that. Of course, with this account, I just want to access it. So I'm going to continue this. So this is what a platform. This is a platform. So just look at it, how beautiful it is. There is nothing in it. That is why it is beautiful. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible.
Again, we lost the power. Okay, he's testing. This is a test time. We need to pass this test. Okay, so basically this plays. See, there are so many computer science faculty members. There are so many experienced faculty members that might be there in this right now. FDP. Okay, they must be knowing at least what I am going to say right now. See, even me also, I'll just try to use a different kinds of products. Whenever I use a different kinds of products in the digital space, what happens, there'll be lot of content will be there on the page. Okay, a lot of content, a lot of options, lot of functions, lot of tools. What that makes an ordinary person to get away from that product. See, Google's greatest thing in their hands is, they'll always make the product much simpler. I'm not endorsing Google, definitely, but that is what the real-time experience of all the customers are the people who are using these Google products. So this is how it looks like this. Now, I just want to go a little bit back, and I want to make a little extra information that I would like to provide. What is that exactly? See, some people have asked me also how to just open. Is it the Google Classroom? Is it only available in the desktop version, or is it available in the mobile version also? This is also a very important thing. It is available in the mobile version also. That is also very simple, very beautiful. The question is, I can just put my mobile space over here along with this desktop screen, and I can show you, but unfortunately, I cannot do right now because of some technical problems. But I'll show you some of the pics, how you have to get into the mobile app of a Google Classroom. Mobile app of a Google Classroom, how to get into, I'll show you by pics. Okay, let me share that also. Okay, let me share. Okay, so here, So I have tried in the last night that to open, I just tried with my cell phone and I just did it. So this is what my interface, the desktop or wallpaper, the front page, the front view of my cell phone. Okay, here you will find a Play Store. Here I have identified with a marker. So here you can see a Play Store. If you want to really install Google Classroom in your cell phone, what are the steps that I'm going to tell you right now? Please you do that. Then automatically you will have your Google Classroom app in your cell phone. It's a very simple one, just like any other app that we install. This is actually I'm using an Android phone. I cannot show you, how it is there in Apple version of it. Okay, the same their Apple Store, from an Apple Store you have to download it and you have to install it. And those who are using Apple products, they know much better how to do that, because most of the people who use Android systems, I am trying to just show you how you have to install Google Classroom in Android phones. So first thing what you need to do is you have to go to Google Play Store. Google Play Store. That is the first step. If you are parallelly doing it, if somebody is just using laptops, desktops, and parallelly if you have a cell phone, if you want to try it, just please try this. Okay, Google, go to Play Store. Then after that, simply type Google Classroom in the search box. Okay, please try to type Google Classroom. That is the word that you need to just simply type that in the search box. Then automatically you will get different options coming down over there. So there you can see here, this is a Google Classroom. Okay, easily you can identify with the symbol. Okay, the moment you type Google Classroom and you will get that. That is the second step that you need to do. Then after that, third step, it's very simple. You click that, then you will be getting this kind of a page, this page. So there you will have an option of install. You will have an option of install. Okay, this is the third step. Okay, just simply click that install. Then after that, you will be moved after the installation. After the installation, you will move to a page where you will see these are the options: uninstall or install. Since you have installed, you don't need to click that uninstall. Simply open. Okay, simply click the option open. The moment you click the option open, then you will be directed to, because I told you already, every time in my system there will be different emails. If you have already an email opened, okay, it will simply prompt you with that email is already one. If you do not have any email opened by default in your system, by default in your in your mobile, okay, simply you have to create or you have to give that Gmail account. Okay, if you do not, otherwise simply it will ask you whatever the Gmail account that is already opened by default in your cell phone, it will be prompted. So simply click that. Then after that, otherwise I told you, just here in the right at the down here, you can see if you do not have any account of Gmail, simply you can add an account by giving your Gmail ID and password and all of that. So then let us move on. Once you give that account details, just simply you will move on to another page where you will say, yes, this is what your Google Classroom space. Okay, simply you click that get started button. Then automatically you will be moved on to this place. Here you don't find anything. Here you don't find. Don't worry. This is the primary phase of this Google Classroom. That is so simple. That I'm telling you, you'll fall in love with it if you really attempt all the options of Google Classroom. Okay, this is the introductory or the initial phase of a Google Classroom. After you create plenty of things, this place will get filled up. And what are the things that we need to create and all of that, I'll tell you in a few minutes. So here you just have a look at this. This is the plus sign. This is from where you have to start everything. This is the plus sign. Now I am moving on to the desktop version, because even the desktop version also I have shown you this page only. Okay, from this page onwards, whatever that I do in the desktop version, you can do the same thing in the mobile version of a Google Classroom. Hope you have all got there are three things that I have two things perfectly I try to cover in this almost 30 minutes. What is that? How to create a Gmail account, and I sincerely request you to create a Gmail or a Google account for this Google Classroom purpose. And the second one is how to create or how to install this Google Classroom app in the mobile. Okay, let me share my desktop place. This is what the desktop thing. So from here onwards, I'll try to just tell you each and everything. So let us start off. What is exactly this Google Classroom? Okay, so let me give you two introductory statements first of all. Okay, Google Classroom, just look at that word. Forget about the Google. Of course, Classroom product is it was developed by Google, so they can put their name in Google, in front of the Google Class. Forget about that. It is a classroom first of all. It is a classroom. We too also have a classroom in our colleges. What is the difference between these two classrooms? That classroom is a physical classroom, what we have in our colleges. This classroom is a virtual classroom. What do you mean by virtual classroom? This classroom doesn't exist physically. It's very simple. It exists in some servers. Okay, there will be some space. Here we have a kind of a space, physical space, 3-dimensional space. Like that, in virtual world also there is a space. Okay, in that space we have to create, we have to construct a classroom. So here, if we want to construct a classroom, what do we do here? Okay, what do we do? What exactly we do in the classroom? We enter into the classroom. There will be some students in our classrooms, in our colleges, and what do? We'll try to teach them. There will be an interaction. So that is one thing. And the second thing, what do we do in our classrooms? In physical classrooms that I'm talking about. In classrooms, we will teach, we will interact. Then after that, we will try to write something and they will look at it. And we will try to provide some materials in the form of notes, examination materials. Then based on that, we will try to conduct some assessments. Then after that, we will just, those assessments, we will try to put it in the records. Okay, those records, we will display it to the students. Otherwise, we will send it to the parents in the form of progress cards. Otherwise, we will send those records for the purpose of auditing, academic auditing, or NAC, or autonomy, any organization that we will try to post. These are the we do it in a physical classroom. Okay, can we do the same things in our virtual classroom? Yes, exactly, 100%. All the things you can do. So this statement is a very, very powerful statement right now. Why? Because we don't know what is going to happen. Probably in this month we are going to have another lockdown. Then after that, we don't know. Some people are saying till the December, till the January. If, for example, CC is just going to force us to just conduct the classes in the virtual space, so there are automatically some doubts would arise. Can we do that? Can we justify the students with this Google Classroom space? Yes, we can do. And I'm going to show you what we can do all in physical classroom. We can do it in the Google Classroom. But there are some limitations. Every product has the limitations. I'll tell you what are the limitations. But as of now, Classroom is a perfect thing for us to use and communicate with the students in a much better manner, than any other, platform that can render us that kind of features. Okay, let me go to that one by one. I'll go. So there are not too many options are there here. You can see. Let me explore. Let me give you. Okay, what are the options that are there in place? See here. Top right corner, this 9-dotted symbol we don't want right now. We don't need it because that is a Google common. That is a place for Googles, not for the Google Classroom. Okay, this Google Classroom is going to use this plus symbol. This plus symbol at the top right corner. Please have a look at it. Top right corner plus symbol is just going to give you a opportunity to enter into a Google Classroom space. Okay, this is the plus symbol. The moment you click that plus symbol, you will be prompted with two options. Join class or create class. Join class or create class. These are the two options. The moment you click that plus option, you will be prompted with two options, that is join class and create class. For what purposes we will use these two things? It's very simple. If you are a teacher, yes, ma'am.
Busi,
is it okay?
Yeah. You just don't keep moving. When you're moving, the voice is breaking.
Yeah. Okay.
Please try to be a little stationary. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's okay. So here, join class is meant for student. Okay. Create class is meant for teachers or the faculty. See, if we are faculty, then why do we need this join class button? If I say faculty, Google should remove the join class button. Isn't it such kind of a thing? No. See, right now in this world, better right now, we teachers are also doing a lot of courses. We are parallelly being students and teachers. So we are trying to create content sometimes, and we are attending different lectures, and we are trying to gain the knowledge. If somebody is just going to create a class, and we can be students, when we are going to be a student, and we will use this option of join class. If we are creating a content and we are going to deliver that content to the students, and we will use this option of create class. Right now, I am going to concentrate more on this create class. So these two options have a, get well with these two options. That is very, very important. And I'm going to go, before getting into these two options, I want to show you a few things. At the left top corner, you have these three, lines drawn, three lines parallelly drawn, three lines. Here also, this is also one of the options that is completely related to Google Classroom. Please click that option. If you click that option, you will be prompted. There are different kinds of three options only. There are three only. Excuse me, ma'am. Okay. So there are three options are there. Okay. Those three options, not too many options are there. We don't need to worry too much about it. So classes option, where after you create plenty of classes, how many classes that you have created, how many classes you have joined, and everything will be displayed under this classes option. Okay. Then after that, calendar. What is this calendar? Okay, this is attached to a Google Calendar. It will tell us actually what are the dues that are we are having, in terms of work. Okay, everything will be displayed in this calendar. So this option also we are going to explore it if there is a time. Then after that, settings button also, you remember it right now. I'm not going to go deep into the settings button. Okay, because within 1.5 hours we cannot really cover too many things, but whatever the things that little things we cover it, let us cover in a much comprehensive manner. Later on, anyway, there is a lot of content that you want to just learn it in the online. Otherwise, we are also from government city college, we are going to just develop this content of different digital teaching tools, and we are going to put in our channel, and later on we will share with you also. But right now I will not take much more time, yours, maximum 1.5 hours. Then after that, I'll try to just finish it off. Okay, then after that we will try to pass on the information to you later on. But whatever the things that we cover, even 2 or 3 things, let us just discuss in a much comprehensive manner. So this settings button, this button belongs to the whole Google Classroom. So if you click that settings button, you will be navigated to another page where you will see a different kinds of options. Here, if you want to just for example, here you can see profile section is there, notification section, then after that comments section. Okay, there are 3 sections are there. What are these meant for? It's very simple. If you want to change the picture of your profile, just like the way we change it in WhatsApp, we can put our photo or any other, any other photo that you would like to, you can just keep it here. Okay, I'm not going to go into it right now because these things you can just later on do it. So notifications, email notifications, whatever that you do it here, okay, or whatever that you get it in the Google space, if you want to get a email notifications, just you can enable this option, then automatically you get email notification. Then after that, comments. Okay, these comments on your post, if somebody is just going to go, what are these comments and everything, will come on to that. Right now we have enabled all these options. Okay, later on, if you want to control these options, you can disable these options, you can enable these options n number of times. So that is not a problem at all. So let me go to again back to my Google interface. There is a primary interface. This is what the primary interface of my Google Classroom. So let me go and let me create a content of it. So this is where I want you to do it parallelly also. Okay, I'll give you a little bit time to do and to practice along with me. So here, click. I'm just going to click this plus button. I'll be prompted with 2 options, and I'm going to click create class, and I'm going to click create class. Okay, the moment I create a class, a pop-up window appears. You don't need to do too many things. Just simply click this one and click and continue. Click this condition, and after that click this continue option. When you click this continue option, you will be given another prompt. Okay, in which it is asking you what type of a class that you want to create. Here you can enter your the class that you want to create. What is that? It's very simple. For example, I have come from a chemistry background. If I want to create a class, for example, there is a chapter name. Okay, there is a chapter name that I want to create for my students. So for example, okay, molecular symmetry is one of the chapters in our syllabus. So that chapter that I'm going to create as a class, because even if I go to my physical classroom, what I do, if this chapter is given to me, and I'll go and I'll introduce this chapter to them, and I'll give them the syllabus, I'll give them the reading material. Then after that, I'll give them the assignments. Okay, then I'll just take the reports and I'll keep it with me. Okay, all these things, as far as this particular class is concerned, everything what I can do in the physical classroom, the same things I can do it in a virtual classroom as well. Okay. Hello, Principal,
yeah. I'm able to hear you.
It's better to just put it in line. Another ma'am, okay, because I have already I have lost this power here, and I cannot go on not more than maybe 10 minutes.
Okay.
If it comes back, I'll come back, and this is
yeah. I think Swapna, are you ready? Swapna?
Apologies from my side.
Swapna?
Okay. Because
Swapna?
Okay, ma'am. Just please pursue. Meanwhile, I'll try to just tell them a few things.
Yeah, you continue.
Yeah. So I'll just class name. Okay. If you want to the class which you want to create, you can give that name. Then after that, the section. Okay, what section? For example.
So, but that's not only the service that the Google offers. Best way of reaching the business organizations, educational. And thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah, I also request Sunil sir to please wait for some time because Anil has come back. Okay.
It's a very bad luck, madam. I apologize.
It's okay. Yeah.
It hasn't happened for the last 3 days. Suddenly, it has happened on my day of giving the.
It's okay. Just go on. There's no much time.
Yeah. Please. Okay, this is where we were at before. Okay, so I just told you that I'm going to create a class. So simply click this plus button on the top right corner and click this create class option. The moment you click that, you will be prompted with a permission. What is this thing? Why it is asking this and all that, and I'll tell you later. So simply click permit and click the option continue. And if you click that option continue, and then another pop-up window will come, and that asks you what type of a class that you want to create. So for example, I just told you. So this is one of the chapter of my subject. So just like that, you can also pick up your own chapters from your own subjects. Okay, so molecular symmetry and section. For example, if I want to teach this to okay, for example, BSc MPC group, that is what the section, and of course this is from the subject of chemistry, and it is asking about the subject and the room, anything that you want to just enter, you can enter according to your own requirement, because this is a generalized thing. They have created somewhere in the United States, and they're asking us to understand. So room means, for example, Department of Chemistry, for example, Department of Chemistry. So Department of Chemistry, in that room, subject of chemistry, we are teaching for BSc MPC students. The chapter is molecular symmetry. These are the options. These are the places where you can just put your, the class details. So after you just give the details of this class and simply click the create option. Okay. The moment you click that create option, you will be having a class in this classroom space. So it takes a little time because this is initially that you are creating it. So this is what the class that has been created. Okay, this is just a promotional thing. Just you simply click the got it. So what happens is the classes. If you just look at the top right, top left corner, and the classes, there is an option classes. The moment you click that classes button, you'll be having all types of classes that you create over here. So this is the class that we have created, molecular symmetry class for BSc MPC. I have not allowed any student to enroll into this class as of now. So that is the reason why it is showing this 0 students. So once we ask the students to enter into, how we have to let the students enter into, I'll tell you in just a few minutes. So once we let the students to enter into this class, we will see how many students have enrolled into this class. So this is the class. So this is how we create the class. So how do we create the class? It's very simple. The front page of this Google Classroom, at the top right corner, you will see this plus symbol. Simply click that, and there will be two options. Okay, click create class option, and you will be prompted with a message. Simply accept it and continue continue, then you will be asked to provide a class details. So let me create another class, for example. Okay, electrochemistry. This is one of again another chapter in our subject. So because I am not quite familiar with other subjects, I am not just trying to put it here. And all of you you can practice, according to your own things. For example, if you are teaching some political science, if you are teaching some, for example, economics, commerce, history, okay, according to your subjects, you can just prepare your own classes. Okay, electrochemistry, same again. For example, I want to teach this to MPC, for example, MPC students. Then after that, it is a subject from chemistry, and this is we are offering this class from Department of Chemistry. Okay. So, and I'm going to create again. After providing these details, I'll try to click this option of create. The moment you click that, it will take a few seconds. After that, you will be you will be navigated to a place where this is what the classroom exactly how it looks like. Okay, right now I'm trying to just, if you want to see how many number of classes you have created, okay, simply go to the top left corner and click this classes. Then automatically you'll see how many classes that you have created. One minute. So now again, I just want everybody just to create the classes. You will get a practice out of it, how to create a class. So again, I'm trying to create just for your own, for your.
You continue with your lecture. Yeah, you continue with your lecture.
Okay.
They will do.
Yeah. Okay. Now, once you create the class, okay. So what is the other option that we have here? Join class. So if you click the join class, what will come exactly? Let's have a look at it. If you click the class join class, for example, and you will be prompted with this window wherein it says that enter class code. Enter class code. This class code who will provide? The person who has already created, who want, for example, somebody has created a class. I want to join into the class, and he is allowing, for example, he is allowing me into the class. So how should I allow into his class? It's very simple. He has to provide a code. That code I have to enter over here. Then automatically, whatever the class that he is just offering, and that class will also appear in my place of Google Classroom. The same thing happens with every other class. So right now there is no another person who is just trying to provide a class to me. So that's right now I'm just not going to teach to you about this option. If there is a time, we will see that. Okay, now let me get into what is this class. How do we manage this class? It's very simple. After you create the class, click that class, and this is what the space, this is what the platform or a place or a space of a class, not a classroom. This is a class space. This is the whole thing. This is what a space of a classroom. This is a big room where you can create different classes. So if you enter into a specific class, this is the space of a class.
Anil, please don't keep moving. Yeah. Please don't keep moving because your voice is breaking. When you are moving up and down, the voice is breaking.
Okay.
So please, okay.
Okay, right. So let us try to navigate throughout this place of class. Okay, let us find out what are the options that are available in this class, and what are the with those options what we can do, and let us try to explore it. And if you see this place, you must be looking at these options on the top middle. If you see, there is a stream section, and there is a classwork section, and there is a people section, and there is a grade section. Okay, these are the different sections of this classroom. And if you see in the top right corner, as I told you, this 9 dotted symbol and everything, these are not pertaining to Google Classroom. Okay, this this option and another option that is there now, that is a settings option. With that option, you can try to control this classroom. You can just try to manage this classroom. And what is that all about? And I'll just go in and I'll try to let you know. That is not a problem. Before that, I just want you to concentrate on this. There are 4 sections are there within the class. Okay, one is a stream section, another is classwork section, another is people section, another is grade sections. Let me explain you what we can do with these each and every section, these 4 sections in a class. Stream section allows us to post comments or deliver any message to the students. Okay, right now I have not allotted any students to this class. If we have allotted, whatever that we type it here, this place, here you can see my cursor. If you observe that, here in this place, if you type anything, and if you type anything and if you enter it, then automatically it will reach us to all the students who have enrolled into the class. That means if you want to make any announcement, you can do those announcements in this section of stream. And at the same time, anything that you do, for example, if you are uploading a material, or if you are trying to conduct an assignment, if you are trying to conduct a quiz, okay, anything that you do in this class, then they will be reflected in this section of stream. Okay, everything, whatever that you do, it will be reflected. Along with that work of reflection, and you can even post the comments. For example, how to post the comment, I'll show you. Simply click here. Okay, so if you want to type, simple. Okay, welcome students. Welcome students. Okay, so it's very simple. You can type something. If you want to add anything also, you can add it. For example, a poster if you want to add, otherwise any other video, through video if you want to just welcome the students. Okay, anything that you want to do, simply click here and you will be given 4 options. Google Drive, if anything is there in the Google Drive, like your poster and all of that. A link, for example, any page link along with this message if you want to attach it. Otherwise, file, any file that you want to attach it. For example, any YouTube video that you want to attach it, if you want to welcome your students, then you can attach it by with the help of this add option. Okay, if you don't want to attach anything, simply you can post it by clicking this button, post. Okay, if you want to, for example, sometimes what happens, we want to talk to our student. That we have decided somewhere, and for example, we want to talk to our student tomorrow. Tomorrow we want to tell them that, tomorrow before coming into my class, just please bring these materials. That is what you want to convey. But you might forget that thing in the morning because of your busy schedule and all of that. You don't need to worry. Simply type it here and click this down arrow mark. Okay, so here you will have different kinds of options: post, schedule, and save draft. If you want to schedule, that means, for example, tomorrow morning at some point of time, this message should go to all the students also. You can do it. Otherwise, right away, if you want to post it, simply click that button, post. If you want to post it in some other time, simply use this schedule. For example, you don't want to post, ever. Just simply you got something in your mind. You wanted to post it. You want to post that message. It's at some random time. Simply you can save that post as a draft. Draft means, as a file, it gets saved in your class. So simply, if you want to write up a post, simply click that post button. The moment you post it, okay, it will go. So I told you already, whatever that you do, it will be reflected over here. So this is the post that you have done it. Okay. For example, if you want to, this is what also very useful for us. For example, we want to talk to some other, for example, Sunil. Okay, some Sunil is there. Hi, Sunil. Okay. Please, please bring your the notes that I gave you, the notes copy that I gave you, okay, 1 week back. For example, this is what we have given it, and we want to send a message to a specific person, to a specific student. For example, you can do that. Simply type it and click here. You can see this option, student. Click here, then you will have a list of all the students. Simply select that student to whom you want to send a message and simply click that. Then after that, you post it. It will go to that particular person. So to a specific student also, you can send a message or post a query. Otherwise, if to all the students also, if you want to announce it, you can announce it. So that is what you can do in this stream section. Okay. So then after that, let us move on to just a few things. I am trying to touch upon these, so that you will get something out of it. So let us move on. This is classwork. This is where exactly you will do all kinds of works. You will not do, you will do not many things in stream section. but you will do too many things in the classwork. Too many things you can do. So this is a place very, very important to all the faculty members. Then after that, before getting into, because I would like to spend a little bit time in this classwork section, before getting into that, I want to tell you the rest of the two, then I'll come back to this class section. There is another section, that is people section. This is very important again. So here there are two headings are there, like teachers and students. Here, along with you, you can add other teachers as well in your department. For example, suddenly, you have started off a class, because of some work you could not attend. You could not attend the class, and you can allot that work to another teacher. That means if you add a teacher, he will be added as a co-teacher. What are the controls that are given to this co-teacher? Co-teacher can do everything except deleting the class. How to add a teacher, I'll tell you, because this is also very, very important in we cannot, sometimes we right from the starting to ending we might not be present. Okay, if collaboratively, that is why this even Google Classroom is also called as collaborative communication tool. Okay, collaborative. What do we mean by collaborative? It's very simple. 2 to 3 teachers together can be a part of a class. Okay, and they can teach together. So that also gives a better experience to the students. So how to add teachers, I'll tell you. Simply, here you can see that there is an option with this cartoon plus and plus symbol. Just click that. Once you click that, and you will be prompted with this window. For example, I want to add another teacher. So simply type here I don't have anybody. For example, let me type okay, I don't this is another email of mine. So you can type that email, and you can click. Okay, so then after that you can click this invite button. Okay, if you click this invite button, then automatically a message will go to that person of whom you have entered here. Okay, so just like that, you have enter according to in a free version of this Google Classroom, 20 teachers you can enter into. That is a maximum limit. Okay, because there are some universities, there will be a number of people. That 20 teachers, is it really necessary for us? This kind of a question also would arise. But there are some places where number of teachers will participate in a single class. Okay, then if you want to add students, how you can add? There are 2 different methods are there. One method is simply click this option, and after that type the respective student who would like to enter into this class and invite them. For example, let me invite another student. This is another my email ID, for example. Okay, so you can enter the email ID of that particular student, and you can click this button invite. The moment you do that, a message will go to that person. The moment he accepts that, then he'll be a part of it. Then he'll be a part of this class. That is how you can allow teachers and students. And there is a limit for the free version of Google Classroom. I think it's somewhere around 250 students only. But if you have a G Suite account, this is something that I wanted to talk to you, but unfortunately we don't have a time, so I'm not go deep into it. But if you have a G Suite account, you can add almost 10,000 students, because we have too many big colleges, universities, and all that. Okay, so this is how to add teachers and students. I have told you, and I have explored a little bit about stream section, and I have explored a little bit about people section. And what is this grades? This is where we will have all the assessment grades. Okay, grades arranged in a much systematic manner, wherein you can compare one student with another student, and you can download the reports and you can save it. Okay, once we conduct these assignments, and the quizzes and all of that, everything gets reflected. The grades gets reflected here in this section of grades. Okay, so now actually out of all these 4 sections, stream section, people section, grade section, it is not very difficult to understand, and not too many things are there to do. Okay, classwork section is the biggest out of these 4, and this is where you are going to create everything. Everything means materials, quizzes, assignments. If you want to ask any questions, if you want to organize your content, all these things you can do it here. So this classwork section is the most important section out of all these 4 sections of class. Okay, let me just show you what all we can do. It's a very simple one. Here you can see under classwork section, we have an option of create with plus symbol, and we have an option of Google Calendar. This is also very, very important. And we have an option of class drive folder. The moment you create a class, The moment you create a class, there will be a folder that will be created in your Google Drive. That's what I told you. Why you need to have a separate Google account, because any class you create, anything that you upload in your class, everything goes into your Google Drive. Google Drive for a free account only 15 GB. If you upload a lot of videos, lot of books, lot of materials, then what happens, in a month, in a span of a few months, automatically the Google Drive is just going to get filled up. That is the reason why I ask you not to use your personal Google accounts, but a separate Google account to maintain this Google Classroom. So this class drive folder, if you click this, you will be taken to a Google Drive space. Here under classroom, here you can see I have created two classes, electrochemistry and molecular symmetry. That is the reason why two folders got created. Anything that you put it here, and there all those things will go into those folders of the Google Drive. That is one thing that I want to just tell you. That's very important. What is this Google Calendar? If you want to schedule your classes, for example, you will have a timetable. Okay, you will have at specific times you will have classes. Okay, if you are not in a position right now, you are not in a position to go to the classes. So how to schedule your classes, how to maintain those classes, and how to conduct those classes, it's very simple. Click this Google Calendar. This is very, very important, and I suggest all the faculty members to use Google Calendar. In fact, not only Google Calendar, any type of calendar like iCalendar and all of that, but you have to have a Google Calendar. If you have a Google Calendar, for example, today is 2nd July. Okay, you have a 2nd July. Okay, here if you want to create a class, okay, you can create it. For example, just by a simple click, you will be given this prompting window. Okay, in that window, here you can see different, the time if you want to change it, and the time here you can see for example, here this is 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. in between. That is on 2nd. So what happens the moment I click here? So July 2nd, 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Okay, that's automatically appears. So Google Meet is also, it's coming out of for free of cost right now. So if you want to conduct a Google Meet, simply click this button. The moment you click this button, and a link will be generated for free Google Meet, and you can send this link for 100 students, and you can conduct a class. Okay, then once you set out all of this, okay, for example, what class you want to just create, electrochemistry or molecular symmetry, the class that you have to click it, then after that save. Once you save it, and it will be saved, so automatically you will come to know at what time you are having classes for what subjects and all of that. Okay, this is something this is one Google Classroom feature that I want you to go well with it, because this will give you a lot of advantage to you while you are going to conduct online classes. Hello.
Yeah, Busi, we are able to hear you.
Able to hear? Just
yeah, no problem. You go ahead.
Yeah. Okay, now 1 minute. I see this power. Okay, now let us try to explore the creator option. This is the most important out of all the options that are present in under this class work section of the class. Okay, the moment you click the button creator, okay, you will be given a different options. You can see that assignment, quiz assignment, question, material, and reuse post. This is also very, very important one. Reuse post and topic. For example, a particular lesson can have an n number of topics. According to your own requirement, you can create different kinds of topics. For example, as a teacher under electrochemistry, for example, if I want to just, I'll try to just tell you how to make use of all these options one by one. Then after that, I'll try to just finish this session, because there are a lot of other options also. I don't want to just go on any further, but I'll tell you till then, at least whatever that we have learned it in the short span of time, and I hope you'll get it better. So topic, how do we create a topic within a class? This is the topic. So how do we create? Simply click this topic button, and for example, reading material. Okay, this is what one of the topic that I want to create under this class, reading materials. Okay, so type the topic name and add. The moment you click the add button, so this is the section that is created under this classwork. This is the section reading material. So whatever the material that I am going to give it to the students, and I'll try to put it under this section of reading material. So people will easily identify. So where there are reading materials and all of that. So then after that, I want to create another topic, for example, all the assignments. Okay, all the assignments. Okay, I want to create another topic. Okay, assignments. If you want to just drag, top and bottom, and you can do that. That is not a problem. Okay, I want to create another. Okay, for example, quizzes, all quizzes. Okay. All quizzes. Okay. So I want to create, for example, different kinds of topics you can create it, so that when you are going to post the material, you can post the material into those sections. Okay. Then if you want to just simply, research articles, for example. Research articles. Okay. Another section you can create it. Just like that, you can create n number of sections, and you can move one section, above and below. That is not a problem. Okay, you can do that. You can arrange them. That is not a problem. So how to create the topics, I have told you now. Okay, now I'll show you, okay, how to upload the material. Okay, how to upload the material simply by clicking the material. Since this is the first time that I am I am using this account, every time they'll prompt me with this is how you have to use it and all of that. So for example, okay, I'm just coming with the class notes. Okay, class notes 1. Okay, you just give a title, what type of a notes that you are going to send it. Then after that, you just simply, if you want to give any description to that notes, you can give it. So this notes gives you an introduction to electrochemistry. Okay, so you can give some some description about that class notes. Then here on the right side, if you have a look at it, electrochemistry, this is what under I'm going to send the material. So it is already by default, it is on. Then all the students we want to send it, and the topic here you can see already I have created number of topics. Okay, assignments, quizzes, reading materials, and research articles. So I want to just send that notes to be there under this reading material section. So I will click the reading material under the topic, whatever that I'll send it here, right now, it will go to the section of a reading material. So let me just add, how many different ways in which we can add a reading material. Here you can see 2 options are there. Add means, from external devices. External device. Create means, there and then if you want to create it, and you can create it and you can send it. That is not a problem. Okay, add. Just if you click add, again, there are 4 options that comes into. One is Google Drive, another is link, another is file, another is YouTube. For example, there is some notes in my system that I want to upload it. For example, we have to go to file. If there are some files in the Google Drive, you can go directly to the Google Drive by, just using this option. Okay, if you want to share a link of a website wherein the students will find the notes, simply share that link. Otherwise, notes in the form of a video that you want to send it. Okay, simply use this option of YouTube and you can send it. For example, let me add a notes from my local computer. So click this option file. The moment you click, a window comes over here. Here you can see that select the files from your device. Click this option and anything that you want. For example, some notes I want to add it. This randomly I'm just selecting something. Okay, molecular symmetry. This is, let us assume that this is the notes of electrochemistry, for example. Okay, click that and open. The moment you do that, that file gets added over here. Then after that, you can add n number of files like this. If you want to add more files, click this option, add more files. Then automatically again you will be taken to your local computer and you can select another copy and you can add another copy. Just like that, you can add n number of copies. Then after that, you need to click this upload. Okay, once you click that, then automatically these files will get uploaded to this class. Okay, upload. It takes a little time because depending on the size, these are too much in terms of size. So that is why it is saying, just you can see here, they are getting uploaded. They are getting uploaded. So those who are practicing it, they can practice it right now. In meanwhile, once it gets uploaded. If you put a small file, that gets easily uploaded. That's not a problem at all. So once it gets uploaded, it stays in that particular material, material section that got opened right now. Unless and until we just do not post, it will not go to the student. So these two copies got attached right now. Okay. Now what we are going to do, it's very simple. Here again, post. Here you can see the saved. Whatever that you do, you don't need to save it the way we save it in the Word, Excel, PPT. Every time you need to save whatever that you created. But here you don't need to save anything. Automatically they'll get saved. Whatever the things that you do within a second, 5 to 6 seconds, it will get automatically saved. So here there is an option called post. If you click that, then automatically immediately that will go. Immediately that will go to the students. Otherwise, if you want to send it later, you can use this button of schedule. Otherwise, if you want to save it as a draft, you can save it as a draft. Otherwise, if you want to discard it, you can discard it. It's as simple as that. Okay, let me post it immediately. Okay, and if I click that button of post, okay, here you can see that under reading material, whatever the notes that I have uploaded right now, okay, that is there in that section. Just you can see that. So here you can see that the time of post, that is 4 o'clock and 32 minutes. Okay, and now you can see what is the material that you have posted. The same kind of appearance will be there on the student side. Okay, the same kind of appearance will be there on the student side. So that is how we will upload the materials. Okay, so that I have told you right now. Okay, just it's a simple thing. Another thing, question. For example, sometimes we want to pose a question. Just that's it. We don't want to send a big materials. You can do that by simply using this option of question. If you click that question under that, so here you can type the question. What is the relationship between chemistry and electricity? Okay, so that is what the question. You simply answer this question. Anything you want to write, answer this question. And get 2 marks. Which will be added in the final assessment. Okay, something like that. Anything that you want to just type it, you can type it now. Okay, simple question. Otherwise, even the question, sometimes some people, what they'll do, they will type a question in a Word document. Okay, the answer, if it is so big, instead of typing, just you type it in a Word document, and that Word document you try to attach it through this option of add. Okay, you can send it in that way also. Okay, so simply if you here if you click this ask, top right corner ask button, then automatically that will be posted to all the student. For example, not only a short answer question. For example, if you want to ask directly a multiple choice question, if you click that multiple choice question, you create a multiple choice question. Okay, simply one single question, you can create it and you can send it. So this is what we do sometimes. In a classrooms, what do we do is, tomorrow, by the time you come tomorrow's class, you need to answer this question. That's how we will post at the end of the class. Sometimes not too many questions, 1 question each day. So just like that option is also available. Okay, if you want to simply post 1 single question, you can post it. Okay, if you want to create too many questions, for example, in the form of a quiz, you can do it with this option of quiz assignment. If you want to create an assignment, like 1 week assignment, sometimes we create it. Okay, we want to give too much information in the form of a question. So that time we use the option of a assignment. So here, how many options are there? Already we have explored the option of topic. Topic is nothing but creating different sections under your class. So what is the use of the topic? It will organize the content. Second option we have explored is a material. Through this option, you can upload different kinds of materials in the form of links, in the form of videos, in the form of different docs like PDFs, photos, PPTs, and all of that. Then after that, I talked about a question. Simply, if you want to post 1 single question, you can post it. Okay, these 2 are the most important right now, and I'm sure most of the faculty members, whatever that I've taught so far, that is easy to understand. Okay, they can do it. That's not a problem. Okay, they can use different kinds of media, like Gmail and all of that, WhatsApp, they can send the material. But when it comes to conducting a quiz assignment and assignments, definitely WhatsApps or Kaizalas or Telegrams or Gmails or Instagrams, or these are not wonderful platforms. Okay, these two actually let you into a better platform wherein you can conduct the test. Conduct the test also. Yesterday, the day before yesterday, we have seen evaluation tools. Already evaluation tools are there, right? Why do we need this assignment and quiz assignment? Why, in which way they are much better than those evaluation tools? It's very simple. They'll not only just they will not do that evaluation process. Okay, they will just consolidate all the evaluations at one single place, and they will create a report. That is the most beautiful and unique part, what is not present in those evaluation tools. Evaluation tools, they will do all the check and errors, and they'll give you the marks and all of that. Okay, here we will do evaluation manually or automatically, but the most important part is they will organize all the evaluations and records in a much systematic manner, so that in a much accessible manner. So that means you can retrieve that information in a much better form, which is going to be very useful to assess overall the student's performance in the whole class. So that is what the most important thing. Now quickly I'll go through this assignment section and quiz assignment section, then I'll end up this session. Quickly I'll go. Later on, don't worry, just if you want to explore these two options, just please take the help of online resources. Otherwise, very soon we are going to put this content in the online platform, wherein we will try to just by which we'll try to send that links to you. So later on, if you want to watch it, you can watch it. Okay, I am just not a computer science expert. I am just like most of the faculty members who are attending this FDP. Like we are coming from a different backgrounds. See, I'm trying to think like you. Okay, so when we go to a classroom, I'm not a person who developed this product, but I'm the person just like you, use the product. So means what? I think just like you. And what are the basic things that we face it while we are delivering a class? The same, all the things can be really solved through this virtual classroom or not. That's what I'm trying to explore it. So probably it will be more easy to understand faculty members from all the different backgrounds. Sometimes what happens in computer experts, they'll put all the kind of these technical words into it. Sometimes people are getting scared of it. So I'm not going to use all those technical jargons and all of that. Okay, so let me quickly go through this assignment and quiz assignment. It's very simple. Quiz assignment and assignment, out of my experience, I'm telling you, they are not too different. They are both are same. I have used already. Okay, once I'll just teach to you what is this assignment is all about, then automatically you'll understand what is a quiz assignment. It's very simple. Let me click what is this assignment. The moment I do that, this is the page that appears over here. Just to take a little bit of time and try to see what are the things that are there in the place. It's very simple. Title is there. Instructions, that is an optional if you want to put it, but title is compulsory. Then after that, here add and create. This add and create, they'll appear in everywhere in the classroom. Okay, so once you understand it, later on you can use in a similar manner. So here on the right side, if you see, these are very, very, very important. Under which class you are trying to create this assignment. By default, it is selected. That is electrochemistry. And to whom you want to send it. If you click that, there will be a number of students. Individually also, you can just create an assignment. You can send it if you want to. For example, sometimes, now actually recently I have come across that in future, we have to change our methods according to the requirements of the students, not as per the requirements of the teachers. Okay, that means what? We have to create an individual test for individual students. Probably that's going to come. And I'm going to see. I think so. So that option is already incorporated. They are visionaries, I think. Probably Google people, they have incorporated this into it. Okay. Now, to how many points you want to give it to the test? You can create it. You can change it. For example, not 100. You can create it to 10. Okay. So according to your questions or assignments, you can change that. So due date, that is also very important. You have to see. Yes, I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, when they were talking about Google Forms, they have clearly said. I think the Anil sir, I get the first session. Somebody has asked, sir, can we create a due date under Google Forms? So he said that under Google Form we cannot create it, but under Google, I think Sunil said so. Sunil said, in Google Classroom we can create, we can give the due date. The moment due date is over, then we will come to know that we can assess how many students have actually been responding within the due date. how many students are responding after the due date. According to that, we can talk to the students and we can ask the students what is the problem. We can understand the students. So this option will help us. Then after that, the topic. I told you already, if I create an assignment, I want this assignment to go under the section of an assignment section. So I'll just, whatever the topics that I have created, all the topics will come under this. So I'll click whatever the topic under which this particular thing should go on. So that's what I do that. Here, this is very, very important. Rubric. This is the new feature. I think just last year or this year, off late, I think last 7 to 8 months, this got introduced. Rubric. This is one word that I want all of you. This is a very, very wonderful tool. Right now, I cannot complete that because of the time constraint. So later on, you take the help of other sources. Otherwise, just wait for it. Okay, rubric. Okay, rubric. You remember that this word is quite alien to us right now because, you know, assignment, title, instruction, they are self-explanatory. But rubric, what do we mean by rubric? Okay, you know what is a Rubik cube, right? Rubik cubes. So from that, they have borrowed that rubric word. What kind of a thing that we can create with the meaning of a rubric in a classroom. So that is what the most interesting and curious thing, you know, if you explore it, then you'll come to know that. So here, if you give the title, then only this rubric will be activated. Otherwise, it is not. For example, assignment, class assignment, okay, 1, if I want to give, okay. Then after that, here you can see now it got activated. If the title is not there, it will not get activated. You have to type something in the title. Okay, if you click that, then automatically you can do something with the rubric. Okay, instructions is optional. So if you want to add it, you can add it. If you don't want to add it, you don't need to add it. It's a very simple. So the moment you assign, if you click assign, then it will immediately go. Otherwise, if you want to schedule it. Otherwise, if you want to save it later on, whenever you want to send it, and you save it as a draft. You know, sometimes we'll get a plenty of time in summer holidays and all of that. You know, we can create all the content and we can just simply save it. If you save it and later on, what you need to do is send it. That's it. You know, when you are having a free time, I want all of you to create all the assignments, quiz assignments. Okay. So then later on, you can just send it. That's simple. Okay. So now let me just click that assign button. The moment I click the assign button, it will immediately posted in that. Here you can see what we have done. Here under assignment section, here right at the down. So whatever that we have created, it has gone to them. Okay, that is how we'll make use of this assignment section. Okay, so this classwork again, this plus, this plus button. Okay, here under this assignment and quiz assignment, both are same. For example, let me create another assignment, class 2. But this time I want to just upload some content from the external sources. For example, assignment, the same page will appear. Then of class assignment of 2. Okay. So here, if you want to write anything, otherwise simply you can upload anything from your local computers. Okay, class 2 assignment. If you click that, it will get added up. So just simply click this upload button right at the bottom. If you click that, then automatically it will get uploaded. Okay, here the couple of options are there. The material what you upload, if you want to simply view by the student, okay, they cannot do any additions to that file. Okay, for example, sometimes you will send a reading material. Okay, the student is changing the reading material and sending to the other student, that will go a wrong message. So if you send a static material, standard material, simply use this option of student can view only. But if you are sending a Word document wherein student has to type something, then you try to make a copy for each student, or students can edit the file. It's better to always make a copy for each student. Then automatically students can download or can edit and can upload with their own names. Okay. So then after that, once you add this file, then you can assign this. Okay. The moment you do that, automatically it goes to, see here, I did not, click that option of where this has to be kept. Class assignment 2. Actually, I should have selected this assignment section, but I did not do. Since I have not done it, it has come on the top. If you want to just, move that, okay, move that to any section, you can move it manually. Okay, so here, yes. Now here you can see that I have moved that any file from any sections under this classwork from one place to another place, you can move very easily. That is not a problem at all. Okay, that's what we do with these options. Okay, what is quiz assignment? Quiz assignment, as per my experience, that is not at all a different thing from the assignment option. Okay, here same thing, same title, same instructions. Then after that, add and create blank quiz. Here you don't need to just do anything. Simply delete that, and after that, if you want to create any quizzes in forms, simply use this option of create and go to the forms and create it, and you can try to attach from the Google Drive. That is not a problem. Again, here on the right side, here you can see the same options what we have under the assignment section. See, this is what the thing, what I did not understand it. I think probably we have to send it to that Google Classroom product team. That here they have given two options like assignment and quiz assignment. If you click assignment and quiz assignment, the title is going to be assignment only. What are the new things that are there under this quiz assignment? I don't understand anything. The same options on the right side, the same option on the left side. What is the big thing? This blank quiz is not a big option. Okay, it can be deleted and we can do the same option. So here I have clicked that quiz assignment, and the title is assignment. And even if you click that assignment section, then again you will get the same thing. What's the difference? I don't understand it. This is one of the drawbacks or limitations of this Google Classroom. Okay, right now it's already 4:45. In between that, we have got some problems with all of that, and I apologize for all of that. Okay.
Now, please, why don't you tell how the students join?
Yeah,
how do you send a link and all?
It's a very simple. There are two methods are there.
Yeah. You didn't explain that. You explained them.
One method, the simple method. There are two methods are there. Simply go to the people section, and under this students section here on the right side, here you can see this plus with a cartoon. Click that, and here you can manually enter your students' emails. Then you can invite them. Okay. So automatically an email will go to that person, and the moment the person accepts that, they will automatically be added into that. Another simple method is also there that I'll tell you. Simply left top corner, go to that, and there you just click classes section. Okay, for example, if you want to allow students to electrochemistry class, okay, under electrochemistry class, under stream section, here you have a class code. Here you can see that you can even maximize that code by clicking that the end symbol. Okay, this is the code. Okay, this code you can share with the students through WhatsApp or through mails or whatever the means. This code, when they are going to join, what they need to do is they have to go to the Google Classroom. Here under the plus symbol top right corner, they have to click their join class option. They have to click there. It will ask us what is a class code which you want to join. There they have to enter. Okay. Once they enter it, automatically they'll be allotted to that particular class. Okay. That is how we do that. For example, if anybody wants to enter into, I'll just do a little trial. For example, ma'am, have you opened this Google Classroom? You have a Google Classroom?
I don't have.
You don't have? If anybody is just having, for example, anybody is having, please, those who are practicing it, please try to type this code. Try to join. This code, you type it, then automatically I can see you in my class. If anybody is just practicing while I am trying to teach to you, please try to use this code and try to join. Somebody's raised a hand. Okay.
So we can't give the option of raising hand. Any questions, you please type them in your chat so that we can ask the resource person.
This code, okay. This code, please. 5 students have. Now here you can see that the 5 students have entered that code. 5 students got joined. Let me show you who are they. Here under people section, if you go there, these are the people who have got added by simply providing the code. By simply providing the code, that's it. Okay. So Vijaya Nirmala madam, okay, CN Creations, I don't know, Dayanand sir, okay, Sarita madam, okay, number of people you can do that. Okay. So you can selectively send assignments and posts and materials to these students. Otherwise, if you want to send them materials to all the students, assignments to all the students, you can send it. That's not a problem. Okay. See, ma'am, this is a platform where not too many options are there. It is very beautiful, simple, user friendly. One thing. Yeah. Another thing is, by mere practicing it, you can excel into it. And I'm telling you, this kind of a platform, you don't find it for free of cost anywhere in the digital space right now at this corona pandemic. Yeah, that's all is all about. I don't want to take if I keep on teaching, people will be like exhausted. I don't want to do that. And once again, I'll apologize from my end. The kind of things that have happened. I'm very sorry for that. So that's all for now.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Despite of the technical glitches you have faced, still you have given an elaborate elucidation of Google Classroom.
Yeah, now I think I have launched the poll. People, you can just type in. Yeah, the poll is launched.
Please give me a very unsatisfied option. I want to see very unsatisfied.
No.
No. Don't lie to me, because I am also one of yours. I know.
But in spite of all the odds, you could make it and you could teach, and that is something really incredible.
Yeah, we have few queries from the participants, yes, sir. Please. Arun sir wants to know how many classes can we create in a Google Classroom?
Yes, that's a very good question. Actually, if you have there are two accounts: free Google Classroom account. That means with your Google account, you can have a free Google Class account. With that, per day, only 30 classes you can create. 30 classes. Actually, they have said in that Google Classroom product team has said 30 maximum is 100. 30 per day per 100 maximum for free account. But right now, I don't know why, probably throughout the world, everybody is accessing that Google Classroom. They are only allowing 30 classes right now. But otherwise, for free account, only maximum 100. Otherwise, if you have a G Suite account, unlimited.
Okay, sir. There's another question from Navata ma'am. She wants to know, can we post video recordings or live videos?
Live videos, yes, you can do. There is an option called link. Whenever you are posting something, there is an option called link. So any link that is there in YouTube or any other platform, you can give that link. As simple as that.
Okay. She even wants to know, like, can you explain about grade?
Grade, that is actually, it's a little bit after class work section. Grade section is a much bigger, a little bigger than, but that is a very beautiful one. It takes minimum 45 minutes. So that is the reason why intentionally only I did not cover that. But I'm telling you, ma'am, from Government City College and Department of Chemistry, we are going to upload that video, recorded video on YouTube, and then we will send the link.
Okay. There's a question from Raghu Reddy, sir. He wants to know, can we add 100 students in a classroom?
Yes. Actually, for free account, 250 students. For free account, only 250 students. For G Suite account, you can add, all together 10,000. But in a class, there is a limit. In a class, there is a limit. But overall, 10,000 students.
Okay.
Yes. See, ma'am, throughout the world, definitely Google must be also knowing a little bit about it. Minimum we'll have 60 to 100. So for free account is also, they are allowing 100.
Okay. Bhavani ma'am wants to know, can we change the class code?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, this is also a very wonderful question. Class code, right now, you can change it not according to your requirement. For example, I want to add class code, not those letters and numbers. For example, I want to add, some other name or some other code, which I like it. You cannot do. Right now, there is no access for that. They'll only generate different codes. Generate different codes. For example, you have given a code. Some 10 students or 20 students you want to give that code to. So those 20 students got added. One of those 20 students has given that code to some other person whom you don't want to add into your class. Okay, that time you have to restrict that code. So there is an option in the settings that you can disable code after you get 20 students. Otherwise, instead of disabling, you can change that code to another number. But that flexibility is not given to the person, but they will only change it and they'll give you those codes. Even I don't like it, ma'am. They'll give some random numbers. I don't like those codes. In future, probably Google Classroom team, will give that option to the respective person so that they can put their only flowery languages, beautiful names and all of that as codes.
Okay. There's another question. What is the evaluation procedure in Google Classroom?
Evaluation procedure, as I told you, I have mentioned that. See, as it is, Google Classroom is a platform of a collaboration and a communication. I'm again and again reiterating that it's a platform of a collaboration and a communication. What do we mean by collaboration? Collaboration means, even free account, there is no option of guardians and parents, but in G Suite account, we can add the respective students, guardian and parents. So parents, teachers, co-teachers, students, all together, they'll come to a single platform, they'll collaborate. That is what justifies the word of collaborative. Communication means, you have seen, beautifully you can post and the student also will reply. Again, you can post, student will reply. This is what a beautiful communication. In a much organized manner that is being done. That is why we call Google Classroom is a systematic or organized collaborative communication platform. It is not, in that platform, you cannot do like automatic evaluation. Evaluations will be done by Google Forms and all of that. But manually, if you want to do, there is an option. The most beautiful thing of Google Classroom is whatever the evaluation that will be done, they will organize in a much better manner. They'll compare with all the students and they'll generate a report. That is what are the most beautiful part of it. Any other questions, ma'am?
How to exit from classroom?
There are questions cropping up actually. One participant wants to know the limit of uploading the files. What is the limit?
15 GB, madam. Google Drive. If you have 15 GB, if you upload that 16 GB, it will not take it. I told you the space is being given by Google Drive. The space platform of this Google Classroom is a Google Drive. So Google Drive 15. If you want to buy, I'll tell you. I don't know the ma'am's name, but I'll tell her, sir, if you are a part of a class, like a if you are part of a good college where G Suite account is there, if you have a G Suite account, you will have a 20 terabyte of, if I'm not wrong, 20 terabyte of space will be given for free of cost. If you don't have a G Suite account, personal Google account, if it is there, only 15 GB. Then what happens? Sometimes people get transferred from one college to another college. In another college, we might not be having a G Suite account. So if you don't have a G Suite account, you will have only 15 GB. Then at that particular moment of time, what we need to do? It's very simple. You have to buy. Recently, Google is going to launch a product, Google One. Google One. Buy through that product, they want to, they'll give you 100 GB of data for 130 rupees per month. 130 rupees per month. That means for 12 months, it's going to go somewhere around 1500 rupees. If you buy with 1500 rupees and you are going to get every month 100 GB. 100 GB. I think that is a quite a good deal. Because, you can earn 1500 rupees per year in any manner. That is not a problem. But having a lot of space with you always under Google account, it is always better. Yes, I think that is elaborated enough. That's the point, the question.
Yeah, any more questions?
Any more questions?
Yeah, there is another question.
Yes.
The one participant wants to know, like, to enter into the Google Classroom, do we require a Gmail account or can we use the Yahoo account?
No way. Google loves their own people. Google doesn't love Yahoo people. In fact, ma'am's one interesting information. Yahoo was the giant before Google, but Yahoo did not understand the power of Google. That's why now Google is the giant and Yahoo is nowhere. So they don't love each other. They hate each other. Any more questions, please?
One last question.
Yes.
What is rubric?
Rubric, I told you that is the most beautiful feature that has been introduced of late. That is a very wonderful feature. That I'll tell you. I'll outline what is a rubric. Very simple. Sometimes we don't give you quizzes. We don't give to the students quizzes, multiple choice. Sometimes we'll give big assignments like 10 pages. We will ask them an opinion in different subjects. Okay, on a particular topic. So they will write a 10 pages of document and they'll send it to you. How do you assess that? So to assess that, we will find out. We will just make a different criteria. For example, if the document has a good introduction, we will give some 10 points. Okay, if it has a good body of knowledge or a good analytical part of it, we will give some 40 marks. Just like that, we can segregate the total document into different parts, and we will allot different grades for that. So this is why I told you this is the most beautiful feature, because every time we will not create multiple choice or quizzes and all of that. Sometimes we will give a thesis reports or opinions and all of that. So to assess, Rubik is going to play a very, very important role.
Yeah, okay. So that's it for the question.
I think there's one more question. Can we delete the class which we are creating? Definitely we can.
That is, though who can create, the same person can destroy. Okay. So the creator is there, created us, and he is destroying us. Just like that. If we create our class, we are going to destroy our class. As simple as that.
Okay.
I did not show you. Don't worry, ma'am. Later on, we will show that in a recorded video.
Yeah. So now I request Y Avanti ma'am to present the reporting. Avanti ma'am, are you available?
Hello. I think somebody has to unmute her. Avanti.
I will only do it.
Why Avanti?
Yeah.
Avanti, madam. Full name, ma'am? Why
What
Avanti?
is her name?
Why Avanti? It displays as Why Avanti only.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, ma'am, unmute herself.
She can.
Yeah. Avanti, you can.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Vidya, ma'am.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. My greetings of pleasant evening to our Honorable Principal, ma'am, Dr. V. Vijaya Lakshmi Garu, our Academic Officer, Dr. Neeraja ma'am Garu, our Technical Advisory Committee, our respected resource person, Mr. B. Anil Kumar Garu, and all our dignitaries present here. Myself, Y. Avanti from Computer Science Department. Here, I take this pleasure of reporting on the 4th day of Faculty Development Program. It was indeed a power-packed session given by our resource person, which highlighted the importance of Google Classroom. They say education has long gone digital, and today it's proven true. In today's technical era, where textbooks and classrooms are replaced by e-books and digital classrooms, we ourselves are adapting to new technical ways for an advanced learning. As Sir said, nevertheless, there are countless software options available. Among them, one of the technically designed application, Google Classroom, has made this pandemic situation easier by connecting to students and creating a study-friendly environment. The sessions were going smoothly to enrich the knowledge and wisdom of all. The previous sessions were taken up by our mentors about creating documents, spreadsheets, inserting videos, creating own certificates are all great technical skills which emphasize us to have a great sight on it. As Sir said, the first and foremost thing is to create a separate Google account for Google Classroom to avoid technical issues. Not only in laptops or iPods, we can download these applications in our mobiles too. So, as Sir has explained the whole process of getting through, we can now move in with ease. It feels so great about the wonderful technology we have, that is, having a virtual class in just a hand away. It is a collaborative and a communicative way wherein we can even exchange our assignments, share notes, upload videos, and can also evaluate. As our Sir said, it has a special option of addition of 20 teachers and up to 250 students in a single class, and up to 30 such classes per day can be added. He also suggested the ways of uploading the material, addition of reading notes, etc. As our Sir said, there is no need to save the sheets particularly, but it can automatically get saved into the Google Classroom. One of the best features of Google Classroom is that it can be easily handled by non-technical backgrounds. Sir also said about Sir also said about a wonderful tool, Rubric, which can also be used with Google Classroom for creating a title or a set of instructions. Thank you, sir, for enlightening each of us about the new digital methods of connecting academically. I hope this session would bring us a lot of change in each of us and every faculty in the ways of looking through this app, including me. Thanking you once again, and I give over the screen to our moderator, Ms. Vidya Madam.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much.
Before Vidya, I just wanted to ask Anil one question. Suppose I have posted something,
Yes,
and some document I have posted. Can I edit that? Does it help?
Yeah, there is one option. For example, what happens? Sometimes we will unknowingly we will send a document to the students in the form of an assignment.
Yeah. Okay. Now I want to edit that.
Yeah. You can edit it and you can resend it. Even sometimes what happens from the student side also, I'll tell you. Student also sometimes they'll write it and they'll send it. Then after that they will not get satisfied by their answer.
Okay.
After
they can resend it.
They can unsubmit. Then automatically a message comes to us that this student has unsubmitted it and again resubmitted it. So that automatically will come to see. We have to. This platform is meant for what improvement. So by mistake or unknowingly, if you send it and if that option is not being given, and this is not going to excel in the in that area. Okay. So that is there. That is nothing to worry about.
Okay. So all in all, what we expect all the participants to do is just open one Gmail account just for your Google Classroom, and then just practice some assignment and give a quiz or something, add few emails of your students, or just have that code and share it with your student and try to send some material so that you get into practice with it. Okay. That is something we expect from City College for arranging this lecture on Google Classroom. All in all, we were a very great audience and participants, I felt, and we thank you for giving wonderful support. And Vidya, you want to end something? Yeah.
Vote of thanks. Yeah, I'll propose the vote of thanks. Yeah, I take this opportunity to propose vote of thanks on this occasion. So firstly, I would like to thank the Academic Cell Officer, CC Telangana, Dr. Nija ma'am, for her words of encouragement and positive thoughts on this program. I thank our principal ma'am for her constant motivation. I thank our resource person, our colleague Busi Anil Kumar sir, for his enlightening presentation on Google Classroom. I thank all the faculty members of Government City College for their constant support. I thank the print and media for the coverage of our FDP program. And I thank our participants who are religiously attending all the sessions. Thank you one and all. And we will meet tomorrow at 3 p.m. for another session. Have a pleasant evening ahead.
Once again, we apologize for the technical mischief that happened, but that is not in our hands. But however, God has saved us today. And thank you, and have a happy evening and night, and come back at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah.